Axe takes on the name of Petty Officer Axelson, who was a former Navy SEAL who gave his life in Afghanistan, one of our fallen heroes. I do believe and feel that Axe is kind of like my angel. He's constantly keeping one eye on me all the time. I had some situations where I had some triggers that has happened. I do find myself slipping and dealing with nightmares and cold sweats and stuff. And I've been kind of fighting behind the scenes. I'm all about trying to seek something that's more of a natural walk or natural medicine to help me because I'm not a big medication type of person. Axe has this ability to sense those triggers and puts me back into a calmer state. Even when I get angry or get upset, sometimes he'll get in front of me and he'll look at me and I actually make that connection to where it tells me to sit down and calm down. It brings that awareness level so you're not just thinking about what's happening in the back of the mind. As far as PTSD, you're thinking more in the front. And more in the front is you got to look after your dog. The more you do these things, the more your dog starts to respond and starts to look after you. There's this trust that builds up.
I knew Chad before Axe. His night terrors and nightmares and staying awake throughout the night, insomnia, was very real. So when Axe came into our household, over time, I would say within about 6 months, Chad was actually sleeping through the night and getting like a full night's sleep. I really saw a change in Chad's demeanor, which has been huge, and also a change in his health.
How Axe gets relieved from working throughout the day is that when we get home, I would take his vest off. And as soon as I take his vest off, because he's trained with his vest, that's what kind of basically encapsulate his work mode, basically. When I release him, I take the vest off, he's released, his mind transfers over to play mode. And that's when you see this full-blown chocolate lab, as everybody thinks that chocolate labs or just labs in general are crazy. That's when you start to see the craziness comes out of him. And he starts to play, he's jumping, running all over the place. He wants to play ball. He wants to lick me. He wants to knock me over at times, and it's fun and it's cute. We laugh a little bit. We do play. And then when it's time to go to work, it's time to go to work, and he's there with me always. He's traveling with me. He's in meetings with me. If I go to a place where they give me some static about having my dog, if you don't allow my dog, you don't allow me. We don't separate. We're together always.